the Catwoman, the Cat, and the Conover Caper.
Last call for the 735 Metropolis Flyer on track 17. Last call. All aboard.
Hey, lady, why don't ya watch where you're going?
Louis Conover, you had no manners when you worked for me, and you still don't have any. It's nice to know that some things never change.
Miss Kyle, what are you doing in this neck of the woods? I ain't seen you in a month of Sundays since I was sent up.
I'm keeping my claws clean, Louis, walking the straight and narrow. You?
Getting by. I hear you been hanging around with the Batman.
I was, and let me tell you, it's a lot easier than fighting him. But what have you been up to? Staying out of trouble, I hope.
Been working a legit job in a factory. I'm in charge of bolting a widget into whatchamacallit.
No extracurricular activities?
No, it ain't easy staying clean, but I've been doing it.
Well, listen. Instead of standing here, how about if I buy you a cup of coffee? We could talk about the bad old days.
No, I can't. I gotta get going. Maybe next time you're in town, give me a call, okay?
Sure, Louis, sure. But you're going to be seeing me a lot sooner than you think. One thing about Louis, I could always tell when he was lying to me. He and that character should be eating hot dogs for at least a couple of minutes, which is more than enough time for me to change clothes and stash my suitcase. Talk about convenience. I can stash my suitcase and watch Louis from this passageway without being noticed. Oops, there they go. And moments later, managed to get to the station roof just in time. Because it makes it that much easier for me to tail Louis and his friend. Looks like Louis's working the night shift all right, but not on the company payroll. This whole section of town must shut down with the 5 o'clock whistle. Pinway Electronics, home of the world's greatest arcade attractions. They're sure not slipping in there for a quick game of pinball. Oh, Louis, I was so hoping you'd gone straight. Nothing to do but follow this caper through to the end. Catch both of them in the act.
Think you can handle it? That's what you hired me for, ain't it? This thing's a snap. I was taking apart alarms like this since 20 minutes after they invented them. But before I get to work, let me see the color of your money. You'll get paid, Conover, after I get what I want from inside. Which is what? Some sort of game cartridges for your Atari? Close, but not quite. Come on, what's taking you so long? I thought you said this was a snap. It is, but you still gotta be careful. What's your rush anyway? You got a date? I just got the feeling we might be seen. Are you kidding? There probably ain't another person for a mile around.
Wrong, Louis. But then you might be striking out on everything tonight. And while it'll hurt me to turn in an old friend, it's not like you haven't had a choice in this.
Listen, why don't you tell me what you're looking for, and I could help you. Because, Conover, you wouldn't know it if it stood up and bit you. Why don't you just shut up till I'm finished? Aha, here it is. What is that, a secret code? A program, Conover. More specifically, the program for Pinway's new video game. This thing is going to be bigger than Pac-Man and Space Invaders put together. Oh, whoopee. You gonna give me my money now?
Don't bother. You won't have anything to spend it on in prison, Louis. And I must say, I was hoping you'd lead me anywhere but into something like this.
Wait a minute, you got this all wrong. She sure does. I was gonna pay you off, Conover. Now, I'll have to put your lady friend on the payroll too. With this.
Louis, your new boss is an idiot. In fact, I'm not sure which of you is stupider. Him for thinking he can pay his debts with a gun, or you for getting involved in this in the first place.
Catwoman, Miss Kyle, you gotta listen to me. This ain't what you think it is.
Whatever you say, Louis, convince your lawyer, not me. Hold on, pal. I'm not through with you yet.
No! All right, nobody moves. Jeez, it's the Catwoman.
That's right, officer. But in case you haven't heard, I'm on your side now. These are the ones you want.
Then it was you who sent the SOS?
I beg your pardon?
The SOS that was sent on the alarm circuit. That on-again, off-again signal in Morse code is what brought us here. No, that was me. I wanted this guy caught, but not till I found out what he was after. Lucky for me, I had Catwoman as a backup, or you would have found me scattered around the room.
Oh, Louis.
You set me up, Conover. You set me up. Yeah, well, that's the breaks.
Guess I had you figured wrong, eh, Louis?
We all make mistakes, Miss Kyle.
I guess we do. Come on, let's help these officers fill out their burglary reports. After which, I'm going to buy you that cup of coffee I offered before.
No way. You ain't my boss anymore.
Huh?
I'm buying the coffee.